Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island may just be the best Scooby-Doo movie ever released. Being released in 1998, it contains that edgy cartoon content we all know and love. The movie starts off with a montage of the girlies getting chased by Donald Trump. They finally catch him and they actually uncover Donald Trump.
Yeah, he was printing millions of counterfeit dollars in the basement with his printing press.
Skip to some time in the future and Daphne is getting interviewed by this talk show host about her new show. She says that the group parted ways because hunting fakies got, boring and repetitive. Daphne explains that she'll be traveling across America to find haunted places for her show. She says that she's missing the gang though. Cut to Shaggy and Scooby, who are now TSA agents. They're doing this. Meanwhile, Velma is a librarian at her mystery bookstore. This comes as a major shock, but Shaggy and Scooby get fired. Something tells me this wasn't the first time. They Trisha Paytas themselves for a while.
So what if we starve? Turn to skin and bones?
Fred picks Daphne up in her white-ass neighborhood and surprises her with the girlies in the back of the car. Let's have a minute to talk about Scooby-Doo's experience with drug abuse.
Oh boy.
They go around to different locations trying to find truly haunted places. So much nostalgia from watching this as a child, honestly. Daphne's complaining cause she couldn't find any real ghost, but Miss Velma shuts her up by telling her,
That's an oxymoron, Daphne.
Then Miss Lena Dupree shows up. She tells the girlies that she's a chef on an island that's actually haunted. Cut to Scooby and Shaggy eating as usual.
I see you boys like it hot. Like mo hotter, mo better, eh, Scoob?
Somehow I feel that this is racist. Not Lena leading them to their deaths. They pull up to the ferry that'll take them to the island. Ooh, Rob from Unsolved Mysteries is managing the docks. Lena notices Scooby and this is where we get our first clue, guys. She said her employer, Miss Lenoir, isn't good with dogs. They have cats. Of course, Scooby and Shaggy fall into the bayou. Manny, MUA, and Laura Lee swim into the water to have a little snack. They're eventually saved by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson though, so it's fine. They drive through Trinidad roads and they arrive to the colonizer house. Scooby chases these cats and stumbles onto Ellen DeGeneres.
It was a pepper plantation.
No, like, it literally is a plantation. The gang asks to film their show here and she invites them inside. Bo the gardener is understandably annoyed since Scooby destroyed property by trampling the yard. Of course, Shaggy and Scooby go straight to the kitchen. They help themselves to some chili and add some hot peppers to it. But not just any hot peppers. The hottest peppers in Louisiana. This doesn't end well and they destroy more property. Everyone rushes in and of course Lena has to clean up the mess. No one. Meet a wide gaze.
Maybe you guys should stay away from those peppers.
They resume their tour of the house while leaving Shaggy and Scooby in the kitchen, and I wonder what could happen next. The ghost wrote the title of Jordan Peele's debut film. And the sequel.
This just gets better and better.
Not the Twitter meme. Lesbian Daphne confirmed. Velma wants to further inspect the writing on the kitchen wall so she aids in more destruction of property.
Treasure? Aha! I knew it! It's some guy disguised as a pirate ghost trying to scare everyone off the island!
Read the room, Fred. Meanwhile, Scooby and Shaggy both reinforce masochistic ideals.
Eat some of that Creole potato salad.
I don't know, but somehow this is racist. Oh look, more property destruction. Scooby interrupted Jeffrey's bag again and he sent Shane after him.
Zoinks! How humiliating! Chased into a hole by 1/3 of a BLT.
Please, this line though. While in the hole, they casually find human remains. Okay, this actually scared me as a child. Shaggy dips and leaves Scooby to die. They run into Bo, who can get it by the way. The rest of the gang finds them and asks what's going on.
What were you doing out here?
I don't know, Velma. His job?
I hope you'll both be comfortable.
Thanks, Lena. Like, what time's dinner?
Well, I have never met a pair who ate so much.
Obviously, she's talking about Chloe and Hallie.
If you ain't gotta tell me what it is, 'cause I saw the message.
She shows Fred and Daphne to their rooms and then dips. The owl said, "Harriet!" A colonizer pops up in the mirror to say something unimportant.
Get away.
Velma searches the mirror and finds out that it belonged to Confederates. Child. Anyway, so they have dinner, but Scooby has to eat outside. They try to run the cats off the hood so that they can find somewhere new to continue their masochistic activities. Then the water get blight and the girlies start rising from the dead. They chase Scooby and Shaggy around, but when Shaggy sees skin and bones, he floors it. The gang, along with our lesbian lovers, decide to split up to look for Scooby and Shaggy. Velma assumes Bo is trying to murder her, but what she doesn't know is that he can murder this bus. Half of this movie is Fred and Daphne being insecure about their relationship, by the way.
She's not my girlfriend, Daph. I just said I enjoy her cooking. And what about Bo?
Daphne tackles a fellow girlie, then she tackles Shaggy.
Maybe it's real.
How'd they put this in a cartoon? Literally a corpse.
You're not a skeptic, Fred. You're in denial.
I felt this line. Zombies start chasing them and they lose the camera in quicksand. Thank you for coming to our regularly scheduled chase montage. And it's terror time again. Shaggy and Scooby fall into a cave where they find wax voodoo dolls. They unsuspectingly fool around with them, and at the same time the rest of the group are feeling the effects of it. They get chased out of the caves by bats, releasing the grip on the group. The group makes their way back to the colonizer mansion and Fred accidentally falls into a secret passageway under the stairs. Lena helps him up. Velma knows something's up. They stumble onto an Obia shack and our baddie Velma immediately suspects Lena. Our baddies serve as usual, pulling a double crossing.
Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure nigga.
Well, I have never met a pair who ate so much.
Our baddies explain the backstory of the island and why the ghosts are here. Basically, pirates invaded their island, killed their pairs, and forced our baddies to use the power of their cat gods to get revenge. But it came with a catch, being that they have to suck the life out of new victims in order to survive. I mean, it's not really that much of a catch, like, honestly. Scooby and Shaggy make it back to the ferry and Rob turns into this. This is so disturbing, like, I only assumed the zombies murder Jacques. The zombies invade the Obia shack and the girlies' voodoo dolls get kicked near the flames. How'd they allow this to be shown to kids, please? Never mind, he didn't die. They spray him with capsaicin, but this is futile because our baddies catch up to them and start draining their life force. Thankfully, Velma attaches the voodoo dolls to Lena and Simone, incapacitating them. Jacques bombs the voodoo dolls out of their hands, freeing the girlies to attack, but they're too late.
Looks like your 9 lives are up.
We love Velma's one-liners here. They explode into dust and the souls of the zombies are freed.
Thank you.
We don't want your gratitude, colonizer. Daphne's bummed because she lost the camera earlier on, so she doesn't have any proof of anything that happened tonight. Turns out that Bo was actually a detective. I forgot that he was. The landscape really does look amazing. By the way, Fred and Daphne figured out their relationship drama. Do you want to watch a traditional family film? One that sparks joy at every turn? Well, go no further. I give this movie 9 poppers out of 10. No, but I actually love this movie. It's my favorite Scooby-Doo film. And I think it's up there with Chill Out Scooby-Doo, which I should make a review of that too. Period!
so I'ma shine like bitch, I'm the after, you been the before. I've been the stallion, you been the seahorse. Don't need a report, don't need a press run. All of my bad pics been all my best ones.